Good afternoon, everybody. It is Mihir Magudia speaking here from our UK office. Delighted to be joining you this afternoon. Loads going on with the Leo business, lots of events, lots of changes, lots of updates, and loads to talk about. Yeah, hosted by me this week, not Dan, who is currently traveling somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where, but he'll be somewhere in the world. So let's just leap right into it. The upgrade, which is the first slide I want to talk about, is going well. It started a few weeks ago. People have been using the upgrade.leocoin.org to upgrade their coins, take part in the new wallet, play with the chat functionality, play with the anonymous transactions for whatever reason that they want to play with those, sending money, creating LEOcoin chat groups, all sorts of exciting and fun things. Now, for those of you who haven't upgraded yet, I really don't know how many more times we could have told you, but nonetheless, for those of you who haven't upgraded yet, if you have your coins on the internal platform, then all you need to do is log into the internal platform and hit accept. It really is as easy as that, and you have plenty of time to do it. We can take care of that because it's the Leo platform. For those of you who hold your own coins on desktop wallets, that's the LEOcoin proof of stake wallet, the gray thing that you would have had on your desktop. You need to go to upgrade.leocoin.org. It's perfectly safe, perfectly easy, and just follow the instructions to upgrade your wallet. It couldn't be much simpler than it already is, and we try to make it as simple as we can. Now, we were pushing very, very hard that you had to do this before the 21st of July. And the reason we said that is because it is now becoming harder and harder to synchronize the old blockchain. That's because people have moved away from it to the new one. There's fewer other computers using that older wallet and the older blockchain. So that little yellow bar at the bottom of your wallets will fill slower and slower and slower. And so it will be harder and harder to fully synchronize and then upgrade your coins. So if you haven't done it all yet, make sure you get your wallet synced as soon as possible. Make sure you're doing it quickly now, because it will become harder. So do that. And if you hold your coins on LiveCoin, on DABTC, on the other exchanges, don't worry about it. They'll all be automatically upgraded for you. Well, actually, to be fair, they have already been upgraded for you, whether you wanted them to or not. Those other exchanges have opted in to the new LEOcoin upgrade. In terms of how it's going, we're very, very pleased with the new code. We hope you're enjoying the fact that under the old wallet, synchronization took days and days and days and weeks in some cases. Now synchronization happens, I think, within an hour or so, and you're good to go. I've seen on Facebook there's people who have set up private LEOcoin chat groups, and where they're chatting in a group of their teams on the LEOcoin wallet, and that's really heartening and exciting to see. So we're very, very pleased with how that's going. I got a question here from Helena asking for hey Helena, how are you doing? I got your Facebook messages and I'll look into them. There's a film on how to send messages in the new wallet. I don't believe we've made a film yet on how to send messages in the new wallet, but I don't suppose there's no reason why we can't. I mean, hopefully it's not too tricky. I'd suggest while you're waiting, just have a go, just play with it. It's one of those software programs that gets easier and easier the more you use it, the more you play with it. There's no cost in sending messages. It's completely free. If it doesn't work the first time, you can try something different and see if it does work. It's a very, very straightforward piece of equipment. And also on the leocoin.org website, I believe that there are a number of guides that have already been published and are translated or are just about to be published in their translated versions. So stuff's coming all the time to help you use the new LEOcoin wallet. And indeed, we're quite pleased with how it's going, especially relative to, say, the Bitcoin price and the Ethereum price that's been moving in the last few days or so. But I'll talk about that later. On to the next slide. We all know what this month is. This is President's Month. And there's a cracking little incentive, the rules of which are on the next slide, about breaking a new associate. This is designed to help all of our teams and all of our people all over the world build their business, recruit new people, and not just recruit them and leave them, recruit them and help those people go associate as well. Now I'm looking down the call list here. I can see directors, I can see marketing directors, I can see National something or others, whatever Magnus is. I can see all sorts of people from all over the world who have already done this, not just once, not just twice, but a number of times, have recruited someone new into the business, have given them the support they need, and turned them into associate. I know many of you have done this very, very successfully. If you do it again, there's an extra £500 bonus in it for you and a £500 bonus in it for them. So it's a nice little incentive that helps encourage recruitment and support. And obviously there's the additional benefit, the obvious additional benefit, that participating in this incentive, benefiting from this extra award, will also help you qualify for Mauritius. So it's a double bonus, and while I know summer can always be busy in terms of family and private things, and quiet in terms of business, I would encourage you just to use this little thing to, if nothing else, get yourself to Mauritius and get a nice little bonus for yourself and your new member as well. On to the LEOcoin markets. So here we have some various movement and volume and price charts as they go. The important one to look at is on the top left corner there. That's the LEOcoin versus pound rate. And you basically see over the last few weeks and months, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, but generally pretty stable. And I'm not unhappy with this, actually. I'm fairly pleased with this, because those of you who are following the Bitcoin price, those of you who are following the Ethereum price, will know that on Sunday, the Bitcoin price crashed like you wouldn't believe. I think you're mostly Europeans and Pakistanis here, but it hit a low of something like 1,500 euros for a Bitcoin, which is incredible. Which is an incredible crash for it to go to in just a few short days, and well, about a week or so. And Ethereum went, well, it crashed in a similar sort of way. Things are starting to recover now. The things are moving back in the right direction. But that sort of volatility, those sorts of sudden crashes, can make people who have Bitcoin or Ethereum very, very nervous. Very, very nervous indeed. In that volatility, in that world where the big currencies of the world are crashing, what was LEOcoin doing? LEOcoin was holding pretty steady. LEOcoin had the support, had the buyers, had the volume to hold up its price in a world where everything else was going down. And I'm pretty happy about the way that worked, because when everything is crashing, you think, well, you know, LEOcoin might crash too. Nope. LEOcoin held steady and held strong despite a global crash in cryptocurrency and digital currencies. And why do we think that is? It's mainly because of the upgrade. It's mainly because of the depth of support we have across the world, but it's people who are coming to the market, new people coming in and seeing that, you know, maybe Bitcoin's crashing, maybe LEOcoin's a better bet right now. So it's very, very good to see stability in this world where sudden crashes can make everyone panic very much indeed. So that's where we are with LEOcoin. We're delighted by it and really keen to see how things are developing. Obviously, the next big project we've got coming is the Leo Visa card and the Leo Mastercard, the LEOcoin Visa card and the LEOcoin Mastercards, which we had some great progress on this week. We'll shortly be getting some prototypes in so we can show you them working. We'll be launching the website fairly soon as well, so you'll be able to see more about what we're going to do there. And then in the coming weeks and months, we'll be able to roll out the main product all over the world. Well, most countries in the world. It depends what Visa and MasterCard say to us in the final thing, but that's another conversation. This week in the UK office, we've had a cracking visit from Nico from Germany, who brought a member of his downline in Cuba. And there's something quite inspiring about this photo. And there they are in Dan's office, in front of our wooden lion that Dan likes outside his office there. And it's that in Leo, you can build businesses all over the world. Nico from Germany is building a downline in Cuba and over Central America. Magnus from Sweden has downlines in France, in Guadeloupe, in Martinique. Leocat from Pakistan has teams in Vietnam and the Philippines. Rachel from the Philippines has markets and teams all over the world. Mohammed Salim has business in Malaysia and Indonesia. And it's very, very inspiring to see people who just build and build and build in different countries all over the world. And because of the way we work, because of the company we've got here, there's no country that's off bounds. There's no country that's without limits. And so I was delighted that Nico and his Cuban downline came to visit us this week, because it's a real testament to the global business that we're building here. As I look through the names of the people on this call, you can just see people from all over the world who never would have met but for Leo, who would never have been in the same teams apart from for Leo. And it's a really encouraging story. But it's not just members visiting us. There's events and things happening everywhere as well. Mohammed Salim and Leocat and Saeed Abid Naseem have delivered a cracking training in Pakistan, in Sadiqabad in Pakistan, with all of the professionalism and skill that they have built up over the years, and we're always constantly impressed by the superb events that our Pakistani brothers and sisters put on, and it's always very exciting to see the photos and the results from those. However, coming up, we have our 888 event, which is sort of the big thing happening next week with our Asia Pacific market. This is an epic tour, and fortunately, I don't have to go on it. But Dan and Andy are being sent to China from the 1st of August, and in 8 days, all over China, they will do 8 events. They will appear in the city in the morning, they'll get ready for their event, they will deliver a superb live seminar for our Chinese members there. Then overnight, they will hop on a train or a plane or whatever it is, and then the next day they will pop up in the new city and do it all over again and again and again and again for 8 solid days. Because when you're building a global business, when you're doing things all over the world, this is all the time we have. I've been in negotiations this week with a number of leaders about trying to get myself out to events that have been held. And we're talking about Haiti and Guadeloupe and Martinique and Turkey and India and all over the world. There's not enough of us to go round, and we've got a whole world to build. So these are the sorts of things that Dan, Andy, me, the rest of the team have to do to get around the market, show our face, and support all of you in building your global businesses. Because if you're working that hard, so should we. And then in Pakistan, I believe on the next slide, Wakas, our new general manager, is hosting some events in both Karachi and Lahore. And these are great events because they involve our long and wonderful Pakistani team, but they also include our UK team, our British team that is building in Pakistan. And it's really exciting, again, to see former Pakistanis who've moved to the UK, built lives and families and children in the UK, now going back to the land that maybe their parents were from and building downlines there. And again, it's all about this global opportunity that Leo presents, and it's so wonderful and delighted to be a part of it. So if you do have people in Karachi, in Lahore, or near there, get them there on the 5th and 6th of August. Give them one of your live seminar tickets if they haven't got one themselves. You know, if you can't make it yourself, we will look after them in Karachi or Lahore, and we will present the Leo business to them, and hopefully they will join your team soon after that. So use these events to build your teams. Use us as much as you can. We're out there all over the world talking to as many people as possible, and all of that helps to build your Leo business. Similarly, in Paris, in September, so at the end of September, Dan will be in Paris to speak about Leo there, to present the business, to talk to our growing and exciting French team, and to share the wonder of Leo with all of them. So if you do have teams in France or even in nearby countries, do get them over to Paris for the day or for a couple of days, see and meet Dan, hear more about Leo, and celebrate a live seminar event there with just incredible training and incredible business opportunities. So on to the next one. Mauritius. I've talked about it quite a lot. Don't delay. If you're not qualified yet, what on earth are you waiting for? I'm looking down the names in this list. Some of you, you've qualified. I'm delighted that you'll be there. I can't wait to celebrate the Leo Carnival with you there. Some of you were super efficient and managed to qualify by just recruiting and turning one new person associate. Sadly, that route is now closed. You've now got to do that twice. It's still doable. You've got time. It's perfectly possible. And we've got a lot of new members who are already doing it. So if they can do it, I'm sure you can as well. You've got the President's Month incentive to help you on your way there, in addition to the Mauritius reward. So I honestly don't know what there is to wait for. There are something like 154 spaces left. That means we're around halfway gone. And we're only a month and a bit into, well, sorry, 2 months into a 6-month incentive. We've already run out. We've already gone down half of our seats. That means this isn't going to last for much longer. And bear in mind, more and more people will qualify in a faster rate the longer it goes on, because they've been spending all these months doing their work. It's an incredible place to be. It's one of the most beautiful places I've certainly ever been when we visited to set the event up. It's something, it'll be the holiday of a lifetime. It's a couple of days of an incredible conference and 6 days of fun and excitement with you, your family, your Leo family. It's certainly one not to miss. And obviously for our qualifiers, there's a reduced buy-in package so they can bring their wives, their children, and all the rest of it. It's really a family, fun, friendly resort to have a great time with all of the Leo people there. And you can see from the close qualifiers list, there's more close qualifiers than there are rooms remaining. So you can see that there's 313 people who are almost there, and there's 154 rooms remaining. That means about 150 people are going to be disappointed. Do you want to be one of the people in Mauritius, or do you want to be one of the people who are disappointed? I'd want to be one of the people in Mauritius who are there, who've built my business, who've recruited and built up 2 new associates. It's not such a big thing to do. And I'm in Mauritius having the holiday of a lifetime. So I can't push it harder than that, and I won't push it harder than that, but you really, really don't want to miss out on what will be an incredible Leo event, probably the best we have ever done. Onwards. We have also, alongside all of the LEOcoin upgrades, alongside all of the Leo banking stuff, alongside all of the stuff we're doing, continue to improve, continue to upgrade our e-learning products and our e-learning platforms. There's the online courses, there's the webinars, there's the credentialed coach webinar, which is certainly one to join if that's a bit of the business that you're participating in, a bit of business you're excited about. Ryan is a trainer and speaker of significant talent, and if you are there on the 2nd of August at 6 o'clock in UK time, I highly recommend you attend that webinar to learn more about the the LCC online course. It really is one not to miss out on. And alongside that, there is of course the exclusive member bonus. Now, you all know that we had to drop the exclusive member bonus, the size of it, down to 1,260 coins at the end of last month. We had to do that. Price was going in the right direction. It was becoming unaffordable, and you cannot say that I did not warn you again and again and again and again to take advantage of it while you still could. But even then, the day after, I still got emails from people saying, I missed out. Mihir, can you extend it? Can you extend it? Can you extend it? No, I can't extend it. You're warned not to miss out on that one. And unfortunately, as much as I would have loved to, we cannot extend the 1,500 anymore. However, we did not roll back from 1,500 to 960. We rolled from 1,500 to 1,260. And that's a pretty good deal still. In fact, I'd say that's a pretty incredible deal as things stand, with the price where it is, with the rewards that you get, with all the other stuff as part of the bonus package. It's a great little bonus to have. And I'll start saying it again. It will not last forever. In the same way that the 1,500 coins did not last forever, the 1,260 coins will not last forever. We will have to reduce them over time. We'll have to go down. So if you missed out on 1,500, or if your team missed out, or your new recruits missed out, don't let them miss out on 1,260. Move while you still can. Take advantage of it, and then enjoy the benefits. That's the thing to do, not to wait and wait and wait and wait. Take advantage whilst you still can. And use it to build your teams. Use the fact that it might run out at any moment to move your teams into action today, right now. And of course, you can use the Leo Smart app as well. It's on a range of app stores now, Android, iOS, and the Chinese ones. It's getting more and more easy to access for everyone in the world. And if you think about the President's Month incentive, you need to get a new recruit, break them to associate to earn that £500 bonus and to give them a £500 bonus. The Smart app is a great little tool to do that. Oops, sorry, there's a flash of Jeff's Skype there, but that's all right. And so that's very exciting, and we're obviously developing Smart App 4 as part of this program as well, and that's got new features, new functionality, and we're in meetings where we're talking to the developers about the new cool things we can add onto the Leo Smart App 4. But what's more exciting even than Smart App 4 is the countdown to Leo Banking. Now, in about 20 days' time, the Leo Banking website will change. The Leo Banking website will have new information on it that will tell you a lot more about Leo Banking, and will tell you about the very first project that Leo Banking is working on. It will tell you the new benefits of Leo Banking, what you'll be able to do with it, and it will announce the first project. So it's something to be very, very excited about. It's something to use to excite your members and your teams. There's only 20 days to go, and you'll find out a huge amount more about what we're using Leo Banking for, about the benefits of being part of it, and about how you can find out even more information and use even more of it to build your business. So this first project will be announced in 20 days. All Leo members, current, and anyone who joins between now and then, there'll be a small, but a nice little bonus for them as well as part of it. So look forward to it, prepare for it. It's going to be a great day, and it will announce some very exciting news that will happen over the months after that. In the meantime, there's obviously the Leo Banking pre-share ownership program, and the platform is working well. The platform's a great place to use your ownership income, because as we all know, with your pre-shares, when you get to Mauritius, there's the Leo Banking event at which 100% of the Leo Banking profits, 100% of what we're able to generate out of the business in profit will be shared as a dividend to all of the pre-share holders. So we're very, very pleased with how that's going. There's plenty of reasons to take advantage of it, and you'll find out a lot more in 20 days about the wonder and the exciting things that we're going to be doing in the first project of the Leo Banking platform. So you've got all sorts of reasons to be taking action this week, all sorts of things going on in the business. If we think about LEOcoin, we've developed and launched the upgrade. It's working well. People are moving to the new blockchain. It's getting faster and faster and better, and we'll continue to update it, continue to fix bugs, continue to make more and more improvements. If you think about Mauritius, you've got the President's Month incentive. You've got just a great travel incentive to get there anyway. You've got the Leo Banking event as a reason to be there. So there really is no reason that you should not be there at all. There's plenty of reasons to get Mauritius, and also, not to mention, it's one of the most beautiful places on earth. I'd love to celebrate the Leo holiday, the Leo 6th anniversary there with you, and the Leo Carnival there. It would be an incredible place to be, an incredible event to get to. So take action now. I mean, I'm not sure how many more reasons I can give you to move now and not wait till tomorrow. There's loads going on with the business. There's all sorts of incentives running throughout it. Don't miss out on them. Don't miss out on 1260 as the exclusive member bonus. Don't miss out on Mauritius. Don't miss out on the President's Month. I mean, what more is needed? And I'm delighted to see in the comments and the questions coming through a lot of positivity and excitement there from Stefan, from good to see you, Nilanshu, and the rest of the gang out there. So we're building all over the world. Dan, me, Andy, Paul, Graham, Wackass, we're all out in the markets, building wherever we can, talking to your people, talking to your prospects, talking to your teams to help you build your own businesses. So I can't wait to see how you guys respond. I can't wait to see how you guys use these incentives and these benefits. And most of all, I cannot wait to see every single one of you celebrating Bollywood dancing with me on the beautiful island of Mauritius next year. So thank you very much for your time. Next week, I believe Dan is back in the country, and there's loads more to talk about, loads more to share about Leo banking in particular, and because we'll be very, very close to the announcement date then, so Dan will give you a sort of a sneak preview. So that's definitely one not to miss from Mihir Magudia in the Oxford office. I can't wait to see all of you very, very soon indeed. Have a wonderful week of work, and let's see how things go. Good luck.